Welcome to Off Top. My name is Dylan Wilson, and today I got my guy Shane from Twitter. He's always plugged in. He's always commenting on our stuff. He's always making us feel like we're smart. How you doing, my guy?
I'm good, thank you.
Man, I just want to say I'm glad that you're finally here with us, talking and everything. It's been a long time coming, and I saw you were just on Tuck Show doing your thing, and you are bound for greatness, my guy.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I have so much fun with Tuck, and I'm glad I'm doing it with you. You're awesome. And I love your banter that you have on Twitter, your memes, and your TikTok too.
Yeah, let's not forget the TikTok. We got Kelvin Joseph, watching
Yes.
my TikToks and all.
Thoughts, man.
Do you think Kelvin Joseph is going to be coming back within the next couple of weeks, or do we just wait until after the bye to bring him in?
You know what, Dylan? I don't know. I saw him practicing, I believe, on the sidelines a couple of days ago, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a tricky question because I want him to play, but you know how the Cowboys are.
Yeah.
I honestly think they might just have him wait out until after the bye, when they will play the Vikings.
Yeah, and we also have other guys coming back:
Mm-hmm.
Michael Gallup, Lyle Collins, Neville Gallimore. You think we're
D-Law.
just D-Law's a little further out, but
Oh, true, yeah.
for those other guys, do you think
Mm-hmm.
we're just going to bring everybody back after the bye against Minnesota
Yes.
and just start fresh?
Yes,
Yeah.
I live in Minnesota. I hate the.
Okay.
I don't like the Vikings. I want all of them come back and crush them.
But I know you hate Minnesota, but
Yes.
what about I was a gigantic Randy Moss fan. What about you?
Yes, I was. I don't want to talk about it in the Thanksgiving game, but yeah, no, Moss was great.
I'm still hurting he didn't get picked by us.
I know, Greg Ellis, but it happens. But we got CeeDee Lamb though. We got CeeDee Lamb.
We got CeeDee Lamb. Speaking of CeeDee Lamb, I've been seeing people on Twitter kind of like, I don't know, talk down on him, thinking he's like kind of underperforming this season.
Sure.
But I'm like, guys, look, our offensive line is just dominating everybody. Like,
Yes.
we're getting 6.5 yards per carry. Like, we don't even need to pass it. Like,
No.
CeeDee Lamb will get his numbers when they start stacking the box.
Yes.
He's doing just fine. How do you feel?
I think this might be the game, as I said in Tuck Show, I think this is the game that Dak slings it. Like we saw Tampa, not quite 58 passes, but 40s. And I think CeeDee Lamb and Cooper will go off. I think this is the breakout game that since Tampa.
Yeah, they're going up against some pretty decent corners. I know Adoree Jackson is pretty decent.
I know Bradbury has 2 picks this year, but I mean, I'm not afraid of James Bradbury, so.
Yeah, both of their guys, they're hyping them both up, but compared to our receivers, we have better receivers than they have corners.
Did you see what Adoree Jackson said? Dink and dunk. He said
he said that.
Yeah, I saw like on Twitter, like the dink and dunk. I'm like, okay, bro. And Logan Ryan is saying stuff, and Dak should throw me a pick 6 and make it even. I'm like, okay, you're just talking now. Just stop.
Yeah. This is actually a really big game for Dak if we put it into perspective, because we're talking about this is 1 year to the exact week against this very team in this very same building that Dak broke his ankle.
The only difference is the different commentators, but other than that, it's the exact same times, location, everything. It's crazy.
The NFL knew what they were doing.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You didn't know that? Everyone knew that.
So I said that it's a revenge game, but it might have been, I think I need to rephrase it. I think it's a redemption game for Dak.
Yes.
I think he is going to come in and just light up this defense, and just because it's kind of like coming full circle for him. This is his story wrapped up. This is the high point. I think he's going to come in and just light their ass up. What do you think?
No, I totally agree. This is the cherry on top. This is the Sunday. The only thing that's missing is the cherry, and this is the cherry game. And I think, like you said, Dylan, this is it. He's going to light him up. I say 400 yards plus 4 TDs, and just everyone can stop talking about the injury. I'm kind of tired of the injury, to be honest. Like, that was last year, but
yeah, I think this is where they're going to try to get in all their injury talk, because it is like basically the 1 year anniversary. After this, we're going to see it slow down until we're talking comeback player of the year, I think.
Yes, I think to be honest, I think that's a lock, the comeback player of the year.
It's got to be, right?
Because no one else, because I know Saquon is not doing that much, because I know he's probably the second. I'm sure he's like the next person to be comeback player of the year. But Dak is just on a different atmosphere right now.
Yeah, let's talk about the way Dak is playing because, again, coming off the injury and we're seeing him, like, what kind of mental fortitude you have to suffer a gruesome injury like that. People are calling in the question during the offseason, like, is he worth the money? Even when healthy, is he worth the money?
Oh, don't get me started with the Dak talk, man. Don't.
It was so stupid. But him to come back and not only get back to where he was, but maybe even be better. Like the mental toughness you have to have, like, and the way he's just seeing the field, reading the defenses, calling out protections, making adjustments, just throwing it to the right guy. It's like he's playing on easy mode right now. He's a Jedi out there.
Oh, for sure. He's on easy mode in Madden, man. Easy. This is, oh gosh. Do you think this is the best as Dak played since when?
I think this is the best like we've ever seen him. I know we haven't seen him really go nuclear, but it's just because we haven't needed to. Our first go route of the season was last week to Amari Cooper.
That's the time my family. I swear this is like the first deep ball that I've seen. I think
we haven't even needed to unleash like throwing down the field yet, and it's coming.
Of course, because you know what's going to happen, right? People are going to they're going to bring a safety down because we've been gashing them against the run, and then Kellen Moore and Dak Prescott will sing it just like we always do.
Man, and let's talk about this offensive line for a second.
Yes,
because we are not only like beating teams, we are dominating them in the trenches. Yes. And the scary thing is, we don't even have Lyle Collins back yet.
No, oh my goodness, imagine.
And we're possibly going to be moving McGovern to center. Like,
I like that. I like that. I actually like that idea because interior pass rush has been Achilles' heel because the Cowboys have been playing some really good D lines, and the Giants have two really good ones in Lawrence and Leonard Williams and Biash and Connor Williams.
Just think of it like this: Carolina's front seven was allowing 45 rushing yards per game.
Yes.
Zeke got 44 in one play.
Right.
They were giving up 45. We gave them 245.
We almost like tripled that almost. Insane.
Like, I can't say enough about what this offensive line is doing this year. They're a lot like what they're doing for the run game. Both of our running backs are on pace for 1,000 yards.
Yes.
And like to not even need Amari Cooper and CD Lamb yet, and we're missing Michael Gallup and don't even notice it yet.
Oh, don't forget Cedric. Do you see that spin move? He put that O button on the PS controller on that guy.
He taken everybody's ankles. He took Derwin James's ankles and half of the Chargers team. Now he's over
here. Yeah. I forgot that was Derwin. I'm like, who is that guy? And I realized the highlights. I was like, oh shoot, he just broke Derwin's ankles.
Yeah, man. Well, so last night we were having a conversation on the Twitter Spaces. Shout out Jesse Holly for tuning in.
Yes, right.
We were
having a little bit. I tuned in a little bit.
Yeah, well, yep. You came in, you talked a little bit, but we were having a conversation about four of the free agents.
Yes.
Who, if we could only bring back four free agents, which four are you picking? Like I'll name some more for you.
Yeah.
Randy Gregory, Kurz, Malik Hooker, Kazi. We have Keanu Neal, Connor Williams, Dalton Schultz, Cedric Wilson, Michael Gallup.
Geez. Okay. No Blake Jarwin, right? Because we re-signed him, right, to a long-term deal.
Yeah, Blake Jarwin's under contract.
Right. Okay, so first I would re-sign Gregory.
Yep.
That's a must. The other one, absolutely. I would re-sign Jaron Curse.
That's a good one.
The other one,
Jaron Chancellor.
Yes, right. Oh, geez. I know Vander Esch is in a one-year deal, right? Because
he's also a free agent.
No. He's gone. He's gone. I want Gallup back.
Yeah.
I want Gallup back.
I don't know if he will be, but I'm right there with you.
No, but with these injuries, maybe the price might go down. But you know how the Cowboys, Stephen Jones is.
We have to hope for a Terrence Williams type hometown.
Yeah, but if not,
discount,
then here's a question: if not Michael Gallup, would you re-sign Cedric Wilson?
I would re-sign both of them if I could.
And Noah Brown too. He's gone though, right? Noah Brown.
I don't know if he's gone. He's not going to cost very much, but he is a free agent.
And then I will probably re-sign. Jeez, oh, man, I like Hooker. I like KZ. I like all these guys.
It's tough, isn't it?
It is. You put me in a spot. Like I have to think. Dalton Schultz, but
you have Blake Jarwin as kind of a fallback option.
I was on the Pitts hype train last year.
What about Connor Williams? Are you re-signing him?
No, I got McGovern.
Okay.
I think McGovern is more likely to play left guard next year, but who knows? But I think I'd lift up like 6 guys instead of 4.
So you named 3 guys that you're keeping so far: Gregory, Curse, and who was the third one?
KZ.
KZ.
Yeah, I like him.
And Gallup.
Gallup.
So
yeah,
that's your 4.
I mean, Gallup's a question mark though. But if not Gallup, I like Cedric a lot.
Yeah, I have the exact same list as you, except for KZ. I have Malik Hooker. They're kind of similar players. Malik Hooker is still rounding into form, but I feel like he has a higher ceiling, and we're going to see him kind of emerge as a superstar.
And he's so young, too. I saw he's 25. I'm like, already?
Yep, exactly.
He came out of the league when he was 20. I forgot about that. He was so good for a year, but his injuries have been just hurting him. But I was so happy when we signed him. When you got him, I was like, yes.
Me too. He's been someone I've been pounding the table for us to sign all offseason. And when we kind of passed over him, I was like, "Come on, sign both of them."
But I don't know. I think they had planned. I'm sure they had planned like after training camp or during training camp, they'll bring him in, see how his Achilles are doing, and then we got him. And geez, Dan Quinn. Do you think Dan Quinn has the best free agent pickup this past offseason?
Is Dan Quinn the best free agent pickup?
Yes.
Absolutely. Without
besides
a doubt.
Dak, obviously besides the Dak re-signing. But
Dan Quinn bringing him into the defense and him kind of changing the culture. Like you hear all the players raving about him compared to last year. They're saying we actually have a coach that teaches us. We're emphasizing communication. We know what our jobs are now. We're playing with speed. We're trying to take the ball out whenever we're going for tackles. It's just completely different.
It's so much fun, especially with Parsons, dude. That guy's a monster.
Man.
The Lion is always hungry.
Is he not amazing or what?
I was so happy. I was like, okay. In the draft, I was like, okay, I want Pitts 1. That's my guy, Kyle Pitts. And then I want, yes, I know. And then I want the 2 corners and then Parsons. But then I was like, we're getting Parsons. And then thank goodness the Eagles traded a 3rd-round pick.
They gave us a 3rd-round pick to pick Parsons.
And we got Chauncey Golston. And we could pick up Chauncey with the pick. I was like, baby tank, let's go.
Man, he's been doing well too. But
yes,
another one of our 3rd-round picks, Osa Odigizua.
Oh yes, it's gonna be fun seeing what they're gonna do, especially with Neville coming back. What are gonna do with Osa? What do you think they're gonna do?
I think you're gonna keep Osa as the starter, but it's snap counts that we need to worry about. I think he's going to rack up a majority of the snap counts, and you're going to see them on the field at the same time, rushing that passer. You're going to have Osa and Neville Gallimore in the middle.
And then do you see all 4 of those guys at the line of scrimmage on 3rd down and long with Gregory, Osa, Neville, Tank,
and Tank when he comes back?
Yeah, and then Parsons up coming up between those 2 guys.
That's the NASCAR lineup right there.
Dude, what are you gonna do? You can't double team Tank because you have Gregory. You can't double team Gregory because you got Parsons up the middle.
You just have to dump it off and hope your receiver makes a play.
Right? And then you got Trayvon Diggs too. Oh,
best corner in the league, am I right?
Oh, absolutely. And Daniel Jones.
Are you worried about Daniel Jones? I just saw like a tweet from like PFF saying it's time to like respect Daniel Jones, and
No.
you know me, like I'm laughing at it.
No, no. I mean, yeah, his legs hurt obviously because he can run. He's
Vanilla Vic.
Vanilla Vic, yes. Um, but yeah, I don't know. No, I know two of their guys are out. I saw Shepard is not playing too, so that helps.
Yeah, Shepard's
But
out. Well, their other receivers out. I forget his name.
isn't it Darius Slayton? No, it's not Slayton. Is Kenny Galladay playing?
Kenny Galladay. He has an injury. He is playing. Let me look up the Giants roster real quick.
Yeah, because I know Jabril Peppers is not playing too, which.
Yep, that's a big loss for them. He was connected to the Cowboys a lot
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I
and
liked him coming out of Michigan.
I wasn't that big of a fan because we were looking at free safeties and he was an in the box safety.
Yeah.
We already had Jeff Heath and
maybe
JJ
I'm biased
Wilcox
since I'm a Minnesota Gopher fan, so maybe Big Ten.
Yeah, they are missing guys though,
Yeah.
and we're gonna. I think it's safe to say that we're gonna light them up on the ground and through the air, pretty much whatever.
I agree.
We
Yeah,
do.
right. I think Daniel Jones. I know he has one interception. I'm predicting he'll get two. He'll throw two this game.
You think Diggs gets what?
Diggs
5 games in a row, the record?
Diggs gets one. Yes, he gets one. And then I predict the other one will be Malik Hooker.
Yeah, okay.
He'll go. He'll try. Yes, he'll go. Daniel Jones will probably try to go throw deep to John Ross, and I think Hooker will pick it off.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's a question: do you shadow Diggs with?
I put him on. I put him on Kenny Galladay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let Anthony Brown stay on John Ross. I know he has 4.2 speed. He's a fast athlete, but right. Anthony Brown, his weakness isn't speed. He's a 4.3 athlete.
Yeah,
it's not 4.2, but he can run.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should shadow Diggs with Kenny Galladay, because if you put Anthony Brown on Kenny Galladay, it's a wrap. He's gonna jump over him.
Yeah, that's kind of a mix match. But one of my complaints so far this season is we haven't been getting Nahshon Wright in there.
No.
And like the Kenny Galladay's, we go all the way back to the Chargers, going up against Mike Williams. These are like the matchups that he would be perfect for. So why isn't he getting any playing time?
I don't know. Maybe the coaches don't want him to throw him in the fire yet. Maybe they want him to watch more.
But isn't that how guys get better, by going out there and getting those reps?
Exactly. I feel like I thought they put him like the Brandon Browner role back in the day when he was with Seattle, because I know Dan Quinn because he was like 6'4" and Wright is 6'4", and you should put him on these tall wide receivers. But
yeah, I know he's not like a great like side to side guy. He doesn't have much lateral quickness.
But he has
going
the
up
height,
against like Kenny Galladay, like let him go get his licks in,
right? If he gets beat, he gets beat. That's how he learns.
Yeah, it's not like we have to worry about the Giants beating us, man. Like, go out there and let him get his reps, especially if we're up big. Let's let the young guys get some practice.
Here's a question: what would you do against Saquon?
Oh, well,
because the guy can beat you so differently. Like, one run he can go for 70, and the other one he can air it out, and then he gets 65 for a touchdown with receiving. So what would you do against Saquon?
Yeah, he's probably their one game breaking weapon, right?
Yeah.
So we have a pretty solid defensive line. We do give up some running yards. He's going to get some. He's going to have his 160-yard run and a whole bunch of little 3s and 4s.
Negative ones.
Yeah. But I feel like overall, like the theme this year, we don't really have to worry about the run game because people have to abandon it to keep up with us on the scoreboard.
Yes, that's what I'm kind of worried about. Especially with Jason Garrett, I think he's going to try to milk the clock, run the ball, play conservative.
Limit possessions.
Yeah, you know how he is. But I just don't think that's going to happen. But you just never know with these division games.
Yeah. Well, fortunately for us, like I've seen people say like, oh, this is a trap game and all that. I don't think we have a trap game on the schedule with Dak Prescott as our quarterback.
No, I feel
he is like the whole team has kind of assumed his personality, his confidence, his poise, his professionalism. Like you expect to win, and I have full confidence that no matter the opponent, if we're better than that team, we're going to handle business, and we're probably going to put some extra points on them.
The best one would be against the Chiefs. Cannot wait for that one, but we're looking way ahead on that one. But
I can't wait for that game.
You can tell from last year, especially when he went down, the whole like energy level went down, and the whole team too. You could see the hurt when he went down. Yeah. The whole season was just gone.
It was like that for the fans too. Like Cowboys fans love Dak. I don't know if fans outside of the Cowboys nation like have a player that they can identify with that just encompasses what it means to be the star player. But Cowboys fans have so much love and respect and admiration for Dak. And when he broke his ankle, it broke us too.
I cried. I'm not gonna.
Me too.
You can leave it. You can leave this on your thing, but I cried. I bawled. I didn't meet him, but I saw him in person when they were he was here for the Super
I saw the
Bowl.
profile pic.
Yeah,
that's in the background.
That's not edited. That's not Photoshop. It's real, but he's just seeing him in person. You could tell he's so likable.
Yeah,
you could not say one bad quality about him. Everything. He's a great dude, on and off the field. Helps the community. His whole story is awesome. It's just
so I've been making this comparison since 2016, and I'm seeing it pick up steam a lot recently.
Yes,
I think Dak Prescott is the most like Tom Brady than any other player. Like
define Tom Brady. Define.
Okay. Let me point out all the similarities.
Sure.
So I'm talking about just being leaders of men, people who galvanize the team around them, people who just strike fear into the opponent. If you give them any little bulletin board like material, you're pretty like fearing for your life.
The Dak haters.
Yes, like takes that stuff personally, and their pre-snap, just the way they're methodically moving everybody around, they know where the ball is going out. And like their releases, Tom Brady has the fastest release in the game. Dak has the second, and just how they can make every pass, how they're just leaders, how they're clutch, how they're poised, how the team just rallies around them. It just like everything just strikes me Tom Brady-esque when I see Dak Prescott.
I like that. I like that comparison, especially with the leadership. People follow him. Could tell like when he talks, everyone listens.
And there's levels to it too, because there are good leaders out there, but then there's like Tom Brady, then there's Dak Prescott. It's just a whole nother level where everybody on the team just wants to fight for those guys.
Yes, especially in the fourth quarter. He you can tell he's never like nervous, especially under pressure. He's so cool, calm, and collected. It's unreal. Like watching him, I'm like, there's guys all over him, like, well, what are you gonna do? Throw the ball away. But no, he's just calm, does his reads, and slings it around and goes bonkers.
A play that perfectly like encompasses that for me was the first play of the game this season.
Oh gosh, yes! What the heck? I was like, okay, in my head, I was like, okay, they're gonna run the ball, they're gonna do a draw with Zeke, let him, control his calm down, take a deep breath. But nope, him and Kellen Moore, like, let's do it.
Let's set the scene though. But it is his first game back from injury. He didn't even play preseason. He missed every week after week 5 last year. He's coming off this ankle injury. He has all this pressure on him. He's going up against the defending Super Bowl champs in Tampa. Yes. He's not on the 20. He's backed up on their own goal line. Oh, what do you want to do? You want to run it? No, he sends the back out from the backfield. He's empty backfield. So you're going up against one of the best front sevens in the league. You hike the ball, you have pressure in your face, and you throw a freaking dime out to Amari Cooper for 20-something yards. Like the gumption on that guy.
I was shocked. I'm not gonna lie, I was stunned. I was like, they did not just pull that off. It it's
Like
probably
that
one of
man
the
has
best.
no fear in his heart, man.
No, absolutely. It's just so much fun to watch him grow from his rookie year to now.
Yeah,
It's just like leaps and bounds. It's just so much fun, especially with the 2018 trade with Mark Cooper really helped, to be honest.
yeah.
Like, you saw that receiving core, how horrible it was.
Deontay Thompson, Allen Hurns. Zeke was like having a bad year that year, fumbling the ball a lot
Yes, it
and
was
all
just,
that.
but yeah, that Cooper trade really like set leaps and bounds, like what we can do.
It didn't just turn like, I don't know, kind of the fates and fortune around for Dak. It also did the same for Amari Cooper.
Yeah, dude, that guy was out of there
He,
in Oakland.
yeah, he was going to fade off into obscurity if he stayed in Oakland under that coaching staff.
Right.
They really came together and became like the best versions of themselves.
It was a great trade. At first I was like,
I did not like it at first.
No, I mean, but then I liked it because I knew what Cooper was in his first 2 years in the league, over 1,000 yards, Pro Bowls, and then Derek Carr. I'm like, okay, Derek Carr.
I'm about to show my ignorance, but
yes.
when we made that trade, I was convinced that we just gave up a first round pick for a better version of Terrence Williams.
No,
because think of it like this: they're both kind of shifty route runners, and they both have drop problems. They both kind of disappear at times. Like, I was thinking we had a better version of Terrence Williams.
All right, that's it. I'll let you pass on that one.
I'm glad. Hey, thank you for proving me wrong, Amari. I'm sorry, man.
No, he's awesome. No, he's great. I can't wait. I hope he's on the team next year. Hopefully they don't do anything dumb with his contract. Hopefully he stays.
They haven't touched it. Are you worried that that is a sign of things to come, that they're planning on maybe moving away from him?
It would hurt this team more than you think, because I think Cooper is the best receiver on this team. Period. Yep. I know CeeDee Lamb is awesome. I love CeeDee Lamb. I love Gallup, but
CeeDee Lamb will get there one day, but right now, Amari is definitely the man.
Gallup is a great number 2. He is not a number 1, as you could tell from the Jets game a couple of years ago when Cooper went down. He just didn't show up.
Yeah, he had like 3 drops or something that game.
Yeah, he's not a number. He's a solid 2, awesome number 2. But I think Cooper is the guy, and I hope they don't touch that. I hope Cooper is on this team from now until he retires.
Yeah. Going back to the free agents, though, it does help that we haven't touched Amari's contract, because that means we can restructure. We can restructure Dak, Zach Martin. We can move as much money around as we need to sign all these guys.
They did Zeke. I know they touched Zeke's money. Yeah, I know they did that in the offseason.
You got to be careful with that, though, since he's a running back, and they do diminish very, very quickly.
Yes, I do like Zeke. I think he's awesome. But yeah.
So let me shift gears to the defense. Sure. We just recently released Jalen Smith. You know, I felt like he was having a better season than he was last year. He was doing okay. Not great. He still had some pretty bad whiffs.
Yeah, right.
But I think we are just kind of moving away from the traditional linebackers like that.
Oh, absolutely. As you can tell, look at LVE snap counts.
Yeah, it's going down too.
Yeah, right. I think they don't fit Dan Quinn's linebacking. What does this say? Like
the archetype of player.
As you can tell from the linebackers from the Seahawks. Look at Deion Jones. Those guys are like 6'4", about 245-ish, 250, and fast.
Yeah,
they're so fast. But LVE is,
yeah. I think we're kind of seeing a shifting of the guard, because we do want to have like those safety hybrids, the curse, the Donovan Wilsons, the guys who can plug in and
Keanu
play.
Neal too.
Keanu Neal, the guys who can plug in and play linebacker and kind of nickel corner if we needed them to, you know.
Yeah.
But Jalen Smith just didn't fit that mold, and to an
No,
extent, neither does Leighton Vander Esch. So I think they're both going to be gone.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Jalen Smith. I'm going to be very careful of my words here, but I think after 2018, after contract, his knees, I believe, like stopped. Like you could tell he couldn't move sideline to sideline anymore.
Yeah,
I just think that his injury kind of caught up to him.
Yeah, he stopped wearing the brace after 2018.
Oh, he did. You think that was an effect?
I wonder if that was what led to his downfall, because he had his Pro Bowl season in 2018. We all remember that 4th down tackle to Deshaun Watson.
And don't forget about against Kamara too.
Yep, exactly where I was going. He had such great potential, and then I don't know, maybe he stopped wearing the brace, and that's what led to maybe he can't compensate for the.
I didn't know he didn't wear the brace. I didn't know that he stopped wearing it. I assumed that he would keep wearing it.
Yeah, shout outs to my guy Massey, because he's the one that actually pointed it out to me, and I was like, dang, that makes sense.
Oh, shoot. Well, shout out to him too.
But yeah, so one of my favorite players, we haven't even seen him yet, Jabril Cox.
Yes.
For people listening that don't know much about Jabril Cox, he is excellent in coverage. He's going to be all roaming the field. He's going to get interceptions. He's that type of linebacker. The question marks for him was, can he tackle? He had bad technique, but which is okay. We can teach technique. But Jabril Cox, I feel like once we get him on the field, we're not going to be taking him off. It's just a matter of when we do. And I hope we do sooner than later, because this Giants game, you want someone that can run with Daniel Jones, put Jabril Cox out there.
I like that. I hope they do. That was my question. Once Jalen was released, I was like, oh, this is Jabril Cox time.
Yeah.
I hope they play him. He's awesome. I liked him out of college. I just hope they don't shy away and not play him. I have that sneaky suspicion that that we won't see him as much as we hope he would play.
I wonder if it's like a situation where they have a good thing going, they kind of know their roles, and they don't want to overcomplicate it by adding someone else to the mix, even though he is a good player. I just wonder if it's something like that.
Dylan, here's the question. Would you play him more after the bye week?
I would play him more starting tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Well, yes. Well, yes.
I would play him more starting yesterday.
Yeah. Right. But I think the Cowboys are going to play him safe.
Yeah.
I think they're going to ease him in, and I think I predict after the bye week, you'll see him play even more, I think, than he is now. I hope he starts. Maybe I think that's
I
think
we're probably getting ahead of ourselves, but
okay.
I'm right there. I hope so too. I think he's definitely the future, though. Him and Mike are going to be your starting linebacker.
Well, yeah, because I think ever since the Cox draft and they didn't pick up his Van Der Esch's 5th-year option, you could tell the shifting of the linebacking core was
shifting of the guard.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going up against the Giants. I know we're worried about Biotish, where he's going up against Leonard Williams.
Dexter Lawrence.
Yep, Dexter Lawrence. Are you worried about that at all?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Because you could tell he got bullied against Vita Vea. You got him bullied against Fletcher Cox. You got him bullied against, I don't know if he got Derek Brown. Did Derek Brown get?
He did fairly well against Derek Brown, but okay. I saw someone told me a stat. I think it was Massey again. Shout outs to him.
Yeah, shout out.
But I think he said that Tyler Biotish is responsible for 33% of all of Dak's pressure so far this season.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm afraid, because those two are their best defensive linemen.
Right. That's the strength of their defensive line against our weakness.
Yes, and I think the Giants will expose that, and I think that Zach Martin will have to help Biotish.
Yeah. Word on the street was when, all of us Cowboys fans were wanting to move Zach Martin over to right tackle because we didn't know Terrence Steele was going to be a freaking Pro Bowler. Word on the street was we didn't move Zach Martin because we wanted to keep him next to Tyler Biadasz to help him out.
Yes, and I think I think looking back, that was a smart decision.
Yeah. It shows why, they're the coaches and we're the fans, I guess.
Yeah, right. And that's why we're here talking while they make the money.
Yeah.
The big bucks.
So, how many do you think we're going to see a 100-yard game from Amari Cooper or CeeDee Lamb this week? Yes.
I'm booking it both.
Both? Okay, that's what I like to hear.
I think both will. I think I think both of them got over 100 against Tampa.
Yeah, I think they did.
And I think maybe I'm getting too crazy, but I think they'll go over 100. And I think, I think this is a game that you'll see them sling it around the yard because I think they want to throw out quick because of their Giants interior linemen.
So I know they have some injuries along the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Giants fans were hyping it up, but I think Randy Gregory is going to have them in hell.
Oh, for sure. I saw that Andrew Thomas has been done really well for them this year.
And he did terrible last year, but he's actually performing really well this year. And he's injured right now.
I think their weakest link is their right tackle. Nate Solder is not very good.
So we're gonna have Randy Gregory going up against an injured Andrew Thomas,
yes,
and then Michael Parsons on the other side.
I think yes, and I think we will wreak havoc, and I think we'll sack 5 times again, just against Sam Darnold. We'll sack 5 against Daniel Jones. And I think,
love it, man,
because I just don't. The Giants O-line, they've kind of improved, but they're not very good. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too excited at this game.
So you asked me the Saquon question. What do you think? How do you think he's going to do? And what do you think we need to do against him?
I think he'll get his big yard. We all know he'll get a 50-yard run. I think so. I don't know. I don't know. That's a really tough question because he's so good in everything. He's a good in the tackles, outside of tackle, good receiver. I don't know. He's just a mismatch, and I don't know if we have. I think we have some guys that can do it.
Who do you think is going to have the bigger game, him or Zeke?
Good question. I think. Oh man, I think Saquon.
Saquon?
I think
even though their tackles are hurting.
Yeah, I just don't know now, man. I'm trying to be I'm trying not to be a homer here.
You're a truth teller, not a homer.
Right? I just think that just because I think Jason Garrett's going to try to control the ball.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. I think
that is their only hope to stay in this game.
Saquon is the guy that I'm not worried about the receiving core. Yeah, Kadarius Toney is really good. Yeah, Kenny G is he's good. But yeah, I mean Ingram has a job, but Saquon Barkley is the guy that you need to stop against this team. If you stop him, it's a wrap. We
didn't even talk about Kadarius Toney yet.
No, he had his breakout game finally against the Saints.
Yeah, he's a shifty guy. He's going to be a very good route runner. Are you worried about? It's probably going to be Jordan Lewis. Are you worried about that at all?
Yes, I'm a little worried.
A little worried,
yeah, because Toney is really shifty, good, awesome route runner, fast, and I just don't know if I think Jordan Lewis can handle his own, but I think that might be a. If I was Jason Garrett, I look at that matchup and try to go after Jordan Lewis with Toney.
Well, I can offer you some sort of hope. If it gets out of hand for any reason, he's going to Diggs Island and
absolutely.
He ain't coming back.
Yeah, right. Just he needs to pack his bags and leave.
Wilson. He's going on Castaway.
Right. Yeah, he needs to bring his buddy with him because boy, you can just
Man, what a nice change of pace this is. How long has it been since we had a shutdown corner
oh
who
my
gets
gosh, how
picks
long?
and just locks dudes up and travels the field? What the heck is going on, man?
I have no idea, but the question is, he can be re-signed next year. Would you re-sign him just so you don't have to worry about it?
Well, that would be year 3 of a 5-year contract. That'd be a little early.
No, 4 because he's a second-round pick.
Oh yeah, he was a second-round pick. Yeah, yep.
That's another free agent guy that we need to talk about, but I don't think
I don't think he's gonna hold out though. I don't think so.
But when was the time that Cowboys had a shutdown corner? Everson Walls?
No, Dion was after.
Oh yeah. Because I'm young.
but then after that, we're talking
Byron
about,
Jones.
Byron Jones. He had an All-Pro year. Before that, we're looking at like Terrence Newman.
Oh yeah, I like them, but I think Diggs is.
Yeah, Diggs is the best out of all these guys since prime time.
Yes, it's fun to watch his growth too. Another guy from year 1 to year 2.
How spoiled are we to get CD Lamb?
Oh, we won the draft.
Trayvon Diggs in the same draft.
We won the draft. I think I tweeted out. We won the 2020 draft.
Yeah.
With CD Lamb, just think we were going to pick Trayvon Diggs in the first round if we were wiped out.
Yeah.
He was the guy to pick, and yet we picked him 51.
How freaking lucky are we, man?
Oh, the draft gods helped us.
And I'm kind of going to be, I don't know, reiterating what I said in the TikTok.
Yes.
But I am so excited for Kelvin Joseph. I don't know about you.
Boss man, fat, baby. Yes, Kelvin Joseph, yes. When he's back, you start him. You start him with Diggs, and you roll with it. Brown can be your third receiver, third corner. And then you just go there. You don't ease him in. You put him in the fire, and let's see what happens.
Man, so before the draft, I had him ranked number 4. My top 4 was number 1, J.C. Horn, number 2, Asante Samuel, and number 3, Patrick Surtain. But number 4, I had Kelvin Joseph. I am so excited to get him out there. He's athletic. He has ball skills. He has great instincts. He has that same dog mentality that Diggs has. Like
he does.
Cowboys fans are gonna love him. It's just you all have to be patient. The injury happened. We get it. You just want to see him get out there, but he'll get out there and he's gonna be good for you. I promise.
He's so. I think he's I think he was my favorite pick. I love the Parsons pick. I love the Parsons pick, but when we picked Kelvin Joseph, I was pumped because I think he will bring an attitude, a dog, and it's just gonna be so much fun to him and Diggs 1 and 2.
He's like a much more talented Jordan Lewis. Like
always
around the ball and aggressive.
Is he taller than Jordan Lewis?
I think so. I think he's like an inch taller or something like that.
Yeah, I think. Who would you be your third corner, Brown or Jordan Lewis?
Well, Brown has played the slot before. I'm gonna go with Brown. He's been improving a lot. I know he had extremely rough first couple weeks, and he deserved all the criticism he was getting.
Absolutely.
But he's improving, and like until he shows me otherwise again, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I agree. I think they'll do the same, but I have a feeling that they'll probably put Brown as their starter.
Yeah, I think he's gonna start, and they're gonna have Boss Man come in whenever it's garbage time at first.
Right. I still think after the bye week. I'm hoping that's my biggest thing. I think after the bye week we'll see Kelvin Joseph start. So
what you're telling me is we have maybe arguably the best team in the league. And it's between like the Cardinals, the Rams, the Bucks, the Chiefs, blah 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 blah.
Yes.
But we're sitting here dominating teams. We have an unstoppable offense. Our defense is leading the league in turnovers. We are coming together. We are a very complete team. We can run it on whoever. And we don't even have Lyle Collins, Michael Gallup, Neville Gallimore, Kelvin Joseph, Donovan Wilson.
Keep going.
Keanu Neal. Like,
Bradley and I too.
Dorrance Armstrong. Like,
the list keeps going.
Like we are one of the top teams in the league right now, and we're about to get an influx of not just like regular rotational players, like legit starters, man.
We're getting an army of guys just coming back. It's going to be so much fun to see what they're going to do with everyone healthy coming back. It's just what they're going to do is just so much fun. Like I'm not going to say what I'm about to say. I'm going to wait till the season's done, but yeah. I think
no, you can't just tease us like that.
No, man, I have to because I don't want to jinx this. I'm sorry, Dylan. I know where you're going with it.
But
I stopped because I don't want to jinx it because I've seen this before. I don't want to ruin it. If I say it, if something bad happens, I know people are going to come at me. I'm like, oops.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
So let's think. We had the 2017, the 2014 team, and the 2016 team. How do you think this team compares to those so far?
Ooh, this is a hot take. I'm gonna say it. This is the best team.
I'm right there with you.
Because I think just because the defense, they put up points, and I think the defense is. I think the defense is the reason why too, and I think the running game. This is the best team that I've seen in a while.
I'm right there with you.
So
we can break it down into units. Like let's think of the run game. 2014, they led the league in rushing. DeMarco Murray broke the record, the franchise record. But overall, as a collective, I think this running game is on par with that one. And like we said, we don't even have our horses yet.
No.
On the offensive line.
Okay, so here's a question. Which O-line was better that year, 2014 or this O-line?
Well, that was, rookie Zach Martin. He made the All-Pro. Tyrel made the All-Pro. I would say I would lean this one. If we get Lyle back, I would lean this one because they didn't have a Lyle on that line.
No, they
did have Travis Frederick, but
they had Doug Free. They had Doug Free as the right tackle. I just love that 2014 O-line.
Like I'm just thinking. We are doing whatever we want. This offensive line, we have Terrence Steele opening like gigantic holes.
He owned Joey Bosa.
I wouldn't say he owned him, but he held his own.
I'm going to say he owned him. He didn't do nothing in that game. That's a hot take, but he didn't do anything. I didn't see him. He's like, he's going to wreck the game. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But back to the teams. This is definitely the defense out of those teams.
Yes.
And not just in like, I guess they're not just only getting turnovers, but like the aggression they're playing with, the speed they're playing with. It's a noticeable difference than any of those other teams that we had.
Yeah, I think the 2016 was like bend or break.
Yep.
Teams, but this
same with 14.
Yeah,
that's why they ran it so much to keep the defense off the field.
Yes, and I think this. Yeah, you could tell the aggressive. They're like. Pack of lions is attacking something. It's just swarming. It's so much fun to watch. I just love this defense.
And let's think of the passing game.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say 2007 had like the most explosive passing game. Tyrel Owens and all of them, they were lighting up the league. But again, Dak Prescott is playing on a complete other plane of existence right now than we're used to seeing.
I agree. I think this is the best receiving core, easy by far.
Yes, we don't have Michael Gallup.
no. Cedric Wilson's awesome. I love Cedric. Cedric. But this is they're doing this is the best receiving core since 2007.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like a hot take, and it is early.
It is
You know,
early.
it's only been 4 games, but I made this analogy before. Imagine watching Michael Jackson perform 4 times and people telling you pump the brakes is too early.
Yes,
No, hell, it's
yeah,
not.
no, I saw that you posted on TikTok. Yeah,
Like, this is not too early. They are that damn
no,
good, and they are
no,
going to get exponentially better as the season
no.
goes
We'll
on.
just moonwalk everyone.
We aren't even in the midseason form yet. We haven't
No,
even like
imagine we're
got
gonna hit our
all our
stride.
chemistry down yet.
No, we're just doing. No, we're just doing it on the fly with all these injuries.
And
Okay,
shout
here's a
out to
question.
Kellen
What's
Moore.
oh yeah, here we go. What's the question with Kellen Moore? I love Kellen Moore.
Yep.
He's gonna be our future head coach.
Yeah, I think he's the head coach in waiting as well.
I think I just don't know when.
Well, yeah, it's a tough situation because you're not going to fire Mike McCarthy on a winning season if you make the playoffs and all that.
I know that, but would you just to make sure he's on your team?
Would I? If it came down to it, and if it was between Kellen Moore or Mike McCarthy, I'm saying buy McCarthy. I'm not losing Kellen Moore.
Okay,
I'm not giving another Sean Payton.
Oh no. I think I had this analogy on Twitter. Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore are PB&J. They're peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They go together. You cannot break them apart.
They are best friends. The connection they have, it's just hard for me to imagine
if that
Kellen
happens,
Moore leaving that.
If Kellen Moore somehow happens, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's going to be different. But
they would promote Joe Philbin as the offensive coordinator, our offensive line coach. He would become the new offensive coordinator if that were to happen.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world or anything, but we can't lose Boy Wonder.
No. Baby Jesus needs to stay.
Baby Jesus, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna keep pounding this Dak Prescott.
Keep going. I love talking Dak.
So, I try to ask everybody this whenever I get them on. Sure. How many quarterbacks do you have better than Dak Prescott right now?
One.
How many are playing better?
One? Yep, I will take the only guy. The only guy I will take over him is Patrick Mahomes.
and what's I need to save it. Yeah, you pulled one. I'm gonna save one. I kind of alluded to it earlier when I said in weeks I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna say it with my chest and I'm gonna hold off.
Keep going, Dylan. Say it.
You trying to peer pressure me? But we'll say it when the time comes. But I'm saying Dak is on another level right now, and we haven't even seen him unleashed yet. But it's coming.
It is coming. It's time.
Winter is coming.
Yes, I think he is my favorite quarterback. I think the only guy I will take over him is Patrick Mahomes, and that's it. I'm gonna say with my chest open, and I'm going to be confident about it because he is awesome. That's it. I understand others, but yeah.
Who's your favorite Cowboys quarterback of all time?
Dak Prescott.
I'm right there with you. Who's your favorite player of all time?
Oh, geez. Well, I'm kind of young. I'm only 28, but I'm
28 as well.
Oh, nice. Go us. I would say my favorite Cowboy all time. Jeez. I would probably say Emmett.
It's a solid choice. For me, it's Dez Bryant.
Oh, yes. I forgot about Dez. Yes.
I love Dez for a lot of the same reasons I love Dak. Like they epitomized what it meant to be a Cowboy, just the love they have for this franchise, the passion and competitiveness they played with. Yes. They were fun to watch, and just seeing Dez at the game wearing the CD Lamb jersey, like repping him, like that just shows the type of person he is and why I love Dez Bryant so much.
Yeah, that's a good one. I forget about him.
Yeah.
I do have his jersey. I still have it.
Yeah. Well, we were sitting about the game for a while, and I'm getting the feeling that you're not that worried about it.
No. I mean, I feel like this is like a Panther game. I feel like the first half is gonna be close. They're gonna feel each other. And I think, and then I said it on the Tuck show, the third quarter is ours. We scored 20 against the Panthers. I think we'll score 20 against the Giants in the third. And I think in the blink of an eye, it's a blowout.
Our offense just goes Super Saiyan.
Yes. They're going to go nuclear, as you would say. They're going to go nuclear. I think the third quarter is going to be ours.
It's just hilarious that they can just decide to turn it on and just completely obliterate one of the best defenses in the league. And what we're supposed to worry about New York. Come on now.
Oh, give me a break. Daniel Jones. Now Daniel Jones light us up. No, I want that.
Let me go on a mini rant real quick. Those people in my mentions saying fucking Daniel Jones was better than Dak.
No.
I know y'all don't believe that. Last year, my quarterback in 4.5 games had more touchdowns than yours did the entire year.
True.
It's dead ass true.
Wow.
I'm including the receiving touchdown, but it's true.
Yes. Holy crap. He was, oh, geez. That's a good one. That's a good one. I have no idea.
That you should have been on. Were you in the crowd listening when the Eagles fan came on talking about Jalen Hurts was better than Dak and we all cooked them?
A little bit, yeah. And I saw I forgot her name, but she went off.
Camber.
Yeah, shout out to her, but yeah, she went off.
Good Loved times.
Those Eagles guys, I'm telling you, they.
So let me just talk some shit about the Giants real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So since 2017, they have the most losses in the NFL, and 7 of those losses have come to Dak Prescott.
Yes. Right.
And it's about to be 8. Let's not forget about that.
No. Yes.
So I know they're feeling good. They got their first win, but my God, all these Giants fans, they just be talking reckless. I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to Washington fans. I said Michael Parsons better than Chase Young. Here comes the Giants. Here comes the Giants fans. Like, what the hell y'all doing
here? You're not in the conversation.
No one's even talking to you.
No. They just love to talk. They love to talk. Man, I just want to crush them so everyone can be quiet, just like the Eagles game.
I don't know, man. We crushed the Eagles and they ain't quiet.
No, they're still running their mouths. I don't.
But who is your most hated Giants player of all time?
Eli Manning.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, Same here. If my family, I'm sure my family will watch this, but they will all agree with me. Eli Manning is probably my most hated football player ever.
Yeah.
I don't like Eli. I know he won 2 rings, but I just couldn't stand Eli. I could not stand him for some odd reason. He always bugged me.
I always hated the narrative around him because, I don't know, for whatever reason, people hold like rings in super high regard, just otherworldly expectations.
Yeah.
Like people telling you Eli Manning was better than Tony Romo because he won 2 Super Bowls. Like
the defense won the Super Bowl, the first one.
Man,
and then the second one, he can give him credit with that one.
They held the 2007 undefeated Patriots to what, like 17 points?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it was 21-17. Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. That
team was
you
hot,
mean to tell
too.
me if Tony Romo wasn't the quarterback of those teams, then no Super Bowls? Like, come on, man.
If he's a Hall of Famer, then Tony Romo is.
Bet. Neither of them should be Hall of Famers, but that's that's
another time for another day.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, before I get you out of here, can I get a score prediction and a bold prediction for the game?
Yes. So my prediction is 40-20. Cowboys.
40-20.
Yes, Team 40 Burgers. And my bold prediction is that both Cooper and Lamb will get over 100 yards.
Yep, I love it. You're kind of in the same ballpark as me. I have us winning 44-17.
Oh,
and you nailed my bold prediction earlier in the show. I have Dak going off for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Let's go. Great minds think alike.
Yeah. All right, man. But it's been an absolute pleasure having you on here. You killed it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on. I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation we've had.
Yeah, and once again, thank you for always showing love on Twitter and everything. You're one of the most engaged people on there. Congrats on getting over 1,000 followers.
Thank you
finally.
so much. It's crazy. I would never thought I would have over 1,000 followers. It's just every day I just look at it and just thank Cowboys Nation always following me, and
you've earned them, man.
Thank you. I post GIFs every time, but I call myself the GIF King, but
the GIF King.
Yeah, I love posting GIFs.
So tell the people where they can find you. Give them your ad.
Yeah, follow me on Shane_2104. I'll tweet most likely during the game tomorrow.
Yep.
GIFs, interact with everyone, but yeah, Shane_2104 on Twitter.
Yeah, if you're a Cowboys fan, absolutely follow this man. You will not be disappointed.
Oh, thanks, man.
And speaking of the game tomorrow, I'm going to be starting a new thing where I start a Twitter space at the halftime of every game. And anybody who is listening to this that wants to join me and come in and talk Cowboys with me, tell me what's going on with the game, what needs to happen, y'all are more than welcome. And let's go Cowboys.
Yes.
Once again, we appreciate y'all for listening. Have a good one. Peace.
Thank you.